Mexico is not just a place, it is a living tapestry of biodiversity. From the golden deserts of the north to the emerald rainforests of the south, this land has gifted the world some of its most iconic greenery. Today, we open the pages of the Flora Journal to explore 15 treasures that carry the soul of Mexico and how they can find a sanctuary within your own home. Let's start with something simple but incredibly beautiful: echeveria. Echeveria is a succulent known for its perfect rosette shape, almost like a flower that never fades. It comes in soft tones: green, pink, even lavender. Most people overwater this plant, and that's how they kill it. Echeveria stores water in its leaves, so it only needs watering every 2 weeks. Place it near a window with bright light, and it will thrive with almost no effort. Jade plant. The jade plant is often associated with luck and prosperity, and it's also one of the longest living houseplants. Over time, it can grow into a small tree with thick branches and a woody stem. Some jade plants have been passed down for generations. It thrives in bright light, but can tolerate indoor conditions. Water only when the soil is completely dry, and avoid letting water sit at the bottom of the pot. With enough time and light, it becomes a centerpiece in any room. Dahlias. Dahlias are known for their incredible variety. From soft pastels to deep, vibrant colors, their layered petals create almost geometric patterns. There are thousands of varieties, each unique. Indoors, smaller varieties work best in pots. They need bright light and consistent watering without over-soaking the soil. Removing faded flowers can actually encourage more blooms, keeping the plant active longer. Prickly pear cactus. The prickly pear cactus, or nopal, is one of the most iconic plants in Mexico. Its flat pads store water, allowing it to survive extreme conditions. It's not just decorative. It's also used in food and traditional dishes. This plant needs direct sunlight, ideally near a bright window. Water sparingly, and always let the soil dry out completely. Too much water is the only thing that can harm it. Monstera deliciosa. The monstera is instantly recognizable, thanks to its large, split leaves. In nature, those splits help the plant handle wind and heavy rain. Indoors, it becomes a statement piece. It prefers indirect light and moderate watering. Wipe the leaves occasionally to keep them clean and able to absorb light. With time, it can grow quite large, transforming your entire space. Mexican petunia. Mexican petunias produce delicate purple flowers that bloom frequently. Even with minimal care, they continue flowering. They enjoy bright light and slightly moist soil. Regular trimming helps keep the plant full and encourages new growth. It's a great option if you want color without complexity. Philodendron. Philodendrons are known for their soft, heart-shaped leaves and their ability to adapt. They can grow in places where many plants struggle. They prefer indirect light and only need watering when the soil feels dry. Some varieties trail, while others grow upright. Either way, they bring a calm, natural feel into your home. Golden barrel cactus. This cactus has a bold, spherical shape, with golden spines that catch the light beautifully. It can live for decades, growing slowly over time. It thrives in direct sunlight and requires very little watering. It's perfect for minimalist or modern spaces, where one strong visual element makes an impact. Agave. Agave plants are strong and architectural, with sharp, defined leaves. Some species are used to produce tequila and agave syrup. They thrive in bright light and require very little water. Because of their size and shape, they work best as focal points. Mexican sunflower. This plant brings instant warmth and energy into any space. The Mexican sunflower is known for its bold, vibrant orange blooms that stand out wherever they grow. These flowers are known to attract butterflies and pollinators even from a distance. Native to Mexico and Central America, this plant thrives in bright, sunny environments and grows quickly under the right conditions. Its tall stems and wide open flowers create a lively, almost wild natural look. It needs plenty of direct sunlight, ideally several hours a day, and regular watering to support its fast growth. One important detail: this plant prefers well-draining soil and doesn't do well if water sits around its roots. Indoors, it can be grown near large windows, but it truly shines in spaces with strong natural light. Ponytail palm. This plant has one of the most unique shapes you'll find indoors. The ponytail palm looks almost like a small tree with a fountain of long, flowing leaves. Despite its name, it's not actually a palm. It's a succulent. Native to Mexico, this plant stores water in its thick, bulb-like trunk, which acts as a natural reservoir. This allows it to survive long periods without watering, making it perfect for beginners or busy lifestyles. It prefers bright, indirect light, but can also tolerate some direct sunlight. One of the most common mistakes is watering it too often. The soil should dry out completely between watering, and the pot must have good drainage. It's one of the easiest statement plants you can own. Mexican bird of paradise. This plant instantly brings a tropical, vibrant energy into any space. The Mexican bird of paradise is known for its bright yellow flowers and delicate fern-like leaves. Its flowers bloom in clusters, creating a soft but striking display of color. Native to Mexico, this plant thrives in warm climates and bright environments. It needs plenty of sunlight, ideally several hours of direct light each day, to maintain strong, consistent blooms. One important detail: this plant grows best in well-draining soil and does not tolerate overwatering. Allow the top layer of soil to dry slightly before watering again. Its leaves are light and airy, which gives the plant a soft, elegant movement when exposed to airflow. Another interesting feature: in the right conditions, it can grow quite large, almost like a small tree rather than a typical houseplant. Because of this, it works best in larger pots or spacious indoor areas with plenty of light. Indoors, placing it near a large window helps recreate the environment it naturally thrives in. Bougainvillea. Bougainvillea is known for its vibrant, paper-like flowers in shades of pink, purple, orange, and white. What most people think are flowers are actually colorful leaves called bracts. Native to Mexico and South America, this plant thrives in warm, sunny environments. It needs plenty of direct sunlight, at least a few hours a day to bloom properly. Water it sparingly, and allow the soil to dry between watering. Interestingly, Bougainvillea tends to bloom more when slightly stressed, meaning less water can actually encourage more flowers. Indoors, it works best near bright windows or in spaces with strong natural light. With the right conditions, it can transform any space into something vibrant and alive. Vanilla orchid. This plant is not only beautiful, it's also the source of one of the most popular flavors in the world. The vanilla orchid is a climbing plant, known for its delicate, pale yellow or greenish flowers. Real vanilla comes from this plant's seed pods, making it one of the most valuable crops globally. Native to Mexico, this orchid grows naturally in warm, humid environments, often climbing trees in tropical forests. Unlike most houseplants, it behaves more like a vine and needs support to grow properly. It thrives in bright, indirect light and requires a warm, stable environment. Humidity is key, so it does especially well in kitchens, bathrooms, or near a humidifier. Water it regularly, keeping the soil slightly moist but never soggy. One of the most fascinating things about this plant is that its flowers only last for a single day, and in nature, they are pollinated by specific bees found in Mexico. Indoors, pollination requires manual effort, which makes producing real vanilla quite rare. With patience and the right care, this plant becomes more than decorative. It becomes a living connection. to one of the most unique and valuable plants in the world. And now, for something truly rare. This next plant is unlike anything we've seen so far. A plant that waits, patiently, for the perfect moment to bloom. And when it does, it only happens at night. Queen of the night. This next plant is truly something special, known as the Queen of the Night. It blooms only at night, and sometimes just once a year. Native to Mexico and parts of Central America, this plant produces large, fragrant white flowers that open after sunset and fade by morning. The bloom is rare and often considered a magical moment for plant lovers. Unlike most cacti, this one doesn't thrive in harsh sunlight. It prefers indirect light and slightly more humidity than desert plants. Water it when the soil feels dry, but don't let it stay wet for too long. Another surprising detail. It grows long, flat stems that can trail or climb. With patience and the right conditions, it rewards you with one of the most beautiful blooms in the plant world. A plant that teaches you to slow down and appreciate the moment. To bring a piece of Mexico into your home is to do more than simply decorate a space. It is an invitation to history, a tribute to resilience, and a daily practice of patiet. As we close this chapter of the Flora Journal, I hope you feel inspired to cultivate your own sanctuary, one leaf at a time. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. May your home reflect that same quiet growth.